New at 10, the 2019 legislative session was one for the books. When it ended in May, lawmakers walked away from a tense and controversial 4 months. Some of those laws passed will go into effect at the start of the new year. Here's a look at what you can expect. A full Democratic majority in the 2019 session led to more bills passed in those 4 months than previous years.
And we won't give up until no Coloradan has to worry about choosing between their life and their home.
Governor Jared Polis's campaign promise of universal health care didn't come up in the 2019 session, but lawmakers still worked to pass some bills aimed at reducing health care costs. Starting in January, hospitals, insurance companies, and really anyone responsible for your health care will need to tell you if you're getting anything done by someone who's not in your network, and tell you the cost difference if that's the case. This way, you can avoid surprise medical bills, which in many cases put people in massive amounts of debt.
Still have the incorrect gender on her insurance.
Also at the start of the year, transgender Coloradans will be able to request a new birth certificate to represent the gender they identify. This bill passed after 4 attempts at the state legislature. People like 14-year-old Jude made their trip to the Capitol to testify for years.
It's really important so that I can, the government knows who I really am.
What else could we see in 2020? Cities and counties will now have the power to increase the minimum wage. Supporters of this say with the state's rising cost of living, it's needed in more expensive parts of the state. Colorado Springs Mayor John Suthers has indicated he would not support raising the minimum wage.
The city itself likes to hire seasonal workers in the Parks Department during the summer. Our ability to do so is totally dependent on the minimum wage.
Opponents also arguing an increase would hurt business.
And one of the most controversial bills of the 2019 session goes into law on January 1st, the red flag law, which would allow law enforcement to take someone's guns away if they are deemed a risk to themselves or others. We'll continue to cover its impact once it goes into law.